Hi guys, it's Ben at Targeted SEO. Jamie's asked me to create a quick video for you just to give you some visibility of your current website performance. So I'm just going to talk you through a few aspects of things that I've noticed and things that can be improved, which will be part of the proposal that we've submitted to you. So I'm just going to jump over to our SEO software and I put your domain in here so I can actually see and track some of its performance over the last few years. So we're looking at the number of keywords that are actually indexed within the search results. And you can see there has been some growth, but not much growth, to be honest. Only 24 keywords are actually indexed in the search results. And if I scroll down, we can actually look at some of those keywords and their ranking positions. So, for example, here I can start to filter by position and also look at things like search volume. So here we can see Bedford accounting software. Not really that relevant. I think an accounting software term potentially in a piece of blog, in a blog article, for example. This one's interesting, energy accountants, but I know you want to target healthcare. Payroll services in Milton Keynes, but all of these keywords are sort of page 2, page 3 and beyond, so they won't actually be attracting any organic traffic at all. You've also got some very odd keywords, so things like I hate Regus, which is a bit odd, Regus accounts, so kind of brand related terms, not very relevant at all to your particular business. If we actually put in healthcare into the search bar here, we can see, and I'll just move my face out of the way, healthcare blue. So you don't really have any organic visibility for any keywords or search terms around healthcare. So a lot of work here needs to be done on this website, really to start attracting new leads and new clients into your business. You've got a lot of great Google reviews, which I've noticed, which is really positive. So you're obviously doing something right. We just need to really build the visibility of the website. I was just going to show you an example of your current content. So this is a piece of software that we use called Surfer, and we can basically put your content into this to see how it's currently performing. So we can see from this gauge on the right hand side that it's currently scoring 18 out of 100. So it's not optimized at all. And this is based on the websites that are actually ranking for this particular search term. It's quite narrow, accountants for healthcare. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of related terms. There's going to be a lot of questions around this topic, a lot of different areas of healthcare as well, and different industries within there to target. But just very top level search, just to give you an example. So we can see this is effectively page 1 of Google and which websites are ranking for that search term. We can look at their authority score, their content score, for example, how well optimized their content is. So it's competitive. There are a lot of websites ranking for it, but over time you could build authority, by having a well-created piece of content and supporting content around that to build authority. So that would be in your blog, for example, answering questions, and really gradually over time building that topical authority in order for search engines like Google, like AI systems, ChatGPT, to be rewarding your website with traffic. So there's a lot of work here to be done. This content's very thin. It does need work. It needs, it needs optimization. It needs editing, more writing, more words, and combined with on-page optimization, then this website has got a lot of potential, or there's potential in your brand, I should say, not this website. So I'm just going to give you also an example of a client that we work with, another accountant. Now, they've been with us for about 3 years now, maybe even longer than that. And if I compare your website to their website over time, we look at the number of keywords that they're ranking for, you can see this is a sort of growth that we aim for. Looking at things like traffic cost, how much it would cost to actually buy that traffic through things like PPC, estimated traffic numbers. I mean, that's always a bit of an estimate because your Google Analytics will give you a lot more kind of accurate data. But this is how we like websites to look after we've been working with them for 3 or 4 years maybe. They've got a lot of local keywords, but they've also got some very relevant search terms, displaying things like AI overviews, which is obviously a new area of Google search now, and just generate a lot of high quality leads and a lot of high quality clients as a result of this work. Obviously, this takes time, effort, and sustained consistency, which is why we were recommending the SEO. So I'm just going to jump over to the proposal as well. I just talked to you very quickly about this. Obviously, we treat SEO with our core principles, and it's not just about content or one particular area of SEO, but combined is how we approach it to make a very valuable asset for your business. With regards to the sitemap, this is the proposed sitemap, but obviously you do have a lot of content, or not a lot of content, but a lot of pages with very thin content, so there's not much content on these actual pages, but we wouldn't want to lose these, so my recommendation would be to carry this content and these pages over to the new website, but they could be optimized in the future. And whether or not we rewrite this content to be more targeted towards healthcare and that sector that you want to target, that could be an option. But really, that's how we want to approach SEO and work with you guys for the long term to really build up this website into a big powerhouse to really help grow your business. So that is a little bit of an explanation of what we could do for you, and you're an ideal fit for us, we believe. You seem great guys to work with. So let's see if we can get this website project off the ground, and maybe we can talk about how SEO could help you for the longer term throughout that process of us actually building the website for you. But I hope that gives you a little bit of an explanation. I was booking a call with Jamie, we can talk more about it. Hope that helps. Thanks. Bye.